bathed in soft light. The therapy office is a haven of tranquility, yet tension hangs heavy in the air. Claire, in her 20s, sits on the leather couch, her guarded posture betraying hidden depths. Across from her sits Dr. Lowell, a composed figure whose calm demeanor hints at a knowing gaze. The office exudes a controlled serenity, a stage set for revelations yet to unfold. In the stillness, Dr. Lowell leans forward slightly, a silent invitation to speak, to reveal. With a reassuring tone, Dr. Lowell sets the stage for vulnerability. This stays between us. Sunlight paints stripes across the therapy office, highlighting Claire's unease as she sits tensely on the armchair. Her voice trembles as she recounts a painful memory, each word a fragile echo in the quiet room. Dr. Lowell listens with unwavering calm, his occasional nod a beacon of understanding in the emotionally charged atmosphere. The air is thick with unspoken emotions, each silence amplifying Claire's palpable vulnerability. In the sterile office environment, a familiar phrase pierces Claire's concentration, echoing from a neighboring cubicle. Her fingers freeze mid-air. The mundane office sounds fading as the weight of recognition settles upon her. Doubt gives way to chilling certainty as Claire's professional facade crumbles, revealing a raw, unnerving fear. The camera captures Claire's mounting unease, her eyes reflecting a chilling realization that shatters the office's calm. In the dim solitude of her apartment, Claire is hunched over her laptop, the screen's glow reflecting in her wide eyes. Her fingers dance frantically across the keyboard as she delves deeper into the digital abyss. The room is a cocoon of shadows, intensifying the paranoia that consumes her. Obsessively, she creates fake accounts, each keystroke a step further into the labyrinth of online intrigue. Claire continues digging into hidden forums, each click echoing in the silence as she chases shadows in the digital world. In the dim glow of her laptop, Claire's eyes widen with disbelief. The lurid headlines of a forum blur around her as she scrolls, each word a fresh violation. She freezes, her own words staring back at her, raw and exposed. Oh my God, my life, it's for sale. Sunlight floods the therapy office, where Claire sits across from the composed Dr. Lowell. Dust motes dance in the golden light, adding an ethereal quality to the palpable tension. Dr. Lowell's calm demeanor contrasts sharply with the anxiety etched on Claire's face. Dr. Lowell leans forward slightly, her voice measured. People pay for truth. Why shouldn't yours be worth something? Claire remains silent, the weight of Dr. Lowell's question hanging heavy in the air. Claire enters the therapy office, her practiced calm a facade over inner turmoil. She carefully settles into the plush chair, projecting a fragile vulnerability. She begins to speak, but her words are carefully constructed lies, far from the truth. A storm brews beneath her, carefully constructed calm, her posture in the chair, carefully conveying vulnerability. In the dim light of her apartment, Claire sits cloaked in shadows, consumed by her dark task. Her fingers fly across the keyboard, each keystroke weaving a web of deceit. A storm of anger and calculation brews within her, shaping the false narrative. The rhythmic tapping echoes in the silence, a soundtrack to her vengeful creation. In the sun-drenched therapy office, dust motes dance as Claire sits relaxed, a deceptive calm masking her intent. Sunlight bathes the room as Claire speaks softly, carefully sowing seeds of deceit. Dr. Lowell listens intently, scribbling notes, unaware of the subtle trap being set. Claire maintains her composed facade, the sunlight highlighting the subtle tension in her eyes. Dr. Lowell continues to take notes, his expression thoughtful, completely oblivious. The sunlight streams in, illuminating the deceptive serenity of the scene as the subtle game unfolds. The cold light of the laptop screen casts an eerie glow on Claire's face, illuminating her intense focus. A torrent of words floods the screen, each comment fueling a growing firestorm surrounding Dr. Lowell. The scandalous story gains momentum, its tendrils spreading like wildfire across the digital landscape. A subtle shift in Claire's expression hints at a dark satisfaction simmering beneath the surface. The corners of Claire's mouth lift in a slow, knowing smile, revealing the chilling satisfaction she derives from the unfolding drama. The digital realm pulses with activity, a vibrant online forum teeming with threads of intrigue and anticipation. A tempting premium package glitters enticingly, promising explosive secrets with a planted false detail. The cursor lingers, a digital hook poised above the purchase button, waiting for its unsuspecting prey. In the shadows, Claire's eyes gleam with cunning as she whispers, "My trap is working." In the dim light of her apartment, Claire sits hunched over her laptop, shadows dancing across her face. Her fingers fly across the keyboard, each keystroke a calculated step towards revenge. She meticulously crafts a narrative, weaving a tale of Dr. Lowell's supposed negligence. The air crackles with tension as she details a fabricated patient overdose. Each word is chosen with cold precision, fueled by a burning desire for retribution. The room is filled with a quiet intensity as her plan unfolds on the screen. Online, a narrative of half-truths ignites, shadows of doubt dancing across Dr. Lowell's name. The story trends, a digital echo chamber amplifying a tragedy. Dr. Lowell's once pristine reputation is stained, the damage palpable. Claire watches silently, the consequences of her actions unfolding before her eyes. The tangible impact of her lies settles heavy in her stomach, a growing weight. She is a silent observer, the architect of destruction. The digital realm buzzes with activity as an exclusive story ignites the forum. A fabricated tale, spun from Claire's web of lies, takes center stage. Amidst the chaotic chatter, whispers emerge that Dr. Lowell may be the story's subject. Speculation mounts, threatening to unravel the truth and expose the darkness lurking beneath the surface. In the therapy office, Dr. Lowell observes Claire with growing focus, his pen moving with precision. His questions become more pointed, each one a calculated probe into Claire's psyche. The sessions transform into intense duels of wit and will. Claire meets Dr. Lowell's intense gaze, her expression hardening with resolve. The air thickens with unspoken tension, each word a carefully aimed strike. In the gentle embrace of city lights, Claire sits absorbed, her face aglow with the phone's ethereal light. The digital message casts a shadow over Claire's face, curiosity replaced by a growing unease. "You're not the only one watching him." A shiver runs down Claire's spine as she realizes she might not be in control. The internet explodes with the release of Confessions of a Therapist, a story package filled with fabricated tales and threads of truth. Claire's lies mingle with fragments of other patients' realities, creating an indistinguishable web of deception. The boundary between fact and fiction blurs, leaving the truth buried beneath layers of digital distortion. The tangled web of stories spreads rapidly, obscuring any hope of separating falsehood from reality. Dr. Lowell faces a stern disciplinary board, the weight of accusations pressing down on him. He struggles to grasp the truth, a sense of disorientation clouding his mind. The accusations swirl around him, blurring the line between Claire's lies and reality. He searches for clarity amidst the ethical breaches, his confusion deepening. The weight of the situation bears down on Dr. Lowell as he remains seated before the board. In the sterile therapy office, Dr. Lowell sits, sunlight casting shadows that amplify the unspoken tension. Across from her, Claire shifts uneasily, the weight of the accusation heavy in the air. Dr. Lowell's gaze intensifies, her words cutting through the silence. "I accuse you of betrayal." Claire's eyes narrow, a flicker of defiance in her response. "Are you sure it was me?" The sunlight streams in, illuminating the sterile professional setting, highlighting every nuance of their tense exchange. The sterile setting amplifies the intensity of the confrontation, each word a calculated strike in their psychological duel. In the dim light of her cluttered apartment, Claire sits hunched over her laptop, her face illuminated by the screen's glow. With a decisive click, Claire hits publish, unleashing her meticulously crafted exposé. The exclusive package links Dr. Lowell to violent crimes, presented as his own twisted confessions. A satisfied smirk plays on Claire's lips as her plan comes to fruition. Online, A digital wildfire ignites, consuming all in its path. Investigators navigate a chaotic landscape of truth and lies. The digital storm intensifies, casting long shadows over Dr. Lowell. Dr. Lowell's carefully constructed world begins to crumble. His reputation, once unassailable, now hangs precariously in the balance. The office of Dr. Lowell stands stripped bare, each removed degree a stark reminder of his fall. One by one, degrees are removed, each action echoing the loss of a once respected career. Dust motes dance in the light, the silence amplifying the sense of abandonment and ruin. The once prestigious office now reflects only emptiness, a physical manifestation of Dr. Lowell's shattered reputation. Each bare patch on the wall tells a silent story of ambition, achievement, and ultimate disgrace. The remnants of a career, boxed and ready to be forgotten, symbolize the final chapter of Dr. Lowell's legacy. In the dim light of her apartment, Claire sits hunched, the laptop screen casting a ghostly glow on her face. Authentic trauma stories, exclusive updates. A chilling revelation washes over her as she recognizes what she sees. Her own voice is in there, distorted, souled, immortalized. The weight of betrayal and violation crashes down on her. Claire stares intensely at the now dark screen, the digital glow still reflecting on her face. The victory is hers, yet a subtle shadow crosses Claire's features, a hint of something darker. Though triumphant, a silent poison begins to permeate her expression, a subtle corruption beneath the surface. The glow fades from her face, but the unseen poison continues its insidious work within. Claire, alone in the dim light, is now a vessel for both victory and a creeping darkness. The therapy office stands desolate, a silent testament to broken trust. Sunlight streams through the window, casting long shadows across the empty space. The air hangs heavy with unspoken words and unresolved emotions. The room whispers of a past where healing became harm,